eventually the launch. This meeting's being recorded, yeah, and everybody thought that it would turn into this big thing, and then they ended up rugging. Anyway, that's who's in the room. Yeah, St. Jerome's. We're very lucky to have him on the team. Actually, can you come on camera, dude? Turn on your camera. Say hello. Oh, he's being shy right now. So, welcome to Technically Speaking. Pretty self-explanatory what the show is. We do charts, data, etc. Our blockchain Sensei. We run 3 free webinars every single week. We do Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. Mondays is our legacy show, which is the game. Every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since summer 2020. About 150 or 150 plus, I've lost count now, episodes out now on YouTube. The game, we mainly cover macro data and fundamentals. So we dive into big reports and such. Fridays is NFT Fridays. That's pretty self-explanatory. For the super degens and you name it, risk takers in the metaverse. Please don't put your net worth in NFTs, guys. You'll get wrecked. And then Sundays is actually, I love all our shows, but I think Sunday is my favorite show. Like Sunday is where I'm in my bag, because Sundays is charts and data and trading, right? So to get to any of our webinars, go to blockchain.sensei Instagram, and then click the link in our bio. Please make sure you go to the right blockchain.sensei Instagram. Make sure you speak to the right Ninja T, the right Mr. Harding, the right Quiche. There's lots of people trying to impersonate us. Click the top link, and that's how you join the Zoom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I need to remove this because Friday the 24th was a while away, actually. But Activision Blizzard, big ups to them. Big ups to everyone who came to Game Ball Rally. If you don't know about Game Ball Rally, just go to our YouTube channel, check it out. Get to know about our Play to Earn subsidiary. Join our free WhatsApp, our free Telegram. Get a 30-minute AI consultation with Quiche. Dare I say it, Blockchain Sensei may be giving out the greatest freemium in all of Web3 right now. Of course, you've got amazing partners like THEBITBLOND. You should tap into her YouTube, etc. So let's get into the disclaimer, and let's get into these charts. Where is Mr. Harding? Dude, can you call Mr. Harding? He should be in here. So
yeah,
the YouTube is definitely working, right? Like you. He's here.
Yeah.
How long have you been here for, dude?
I've been on and off for like 2 minutes.
Oh, mad. Yes. So the GOAT has been busy. He's gonna come and explain where he's been because we missed him. Right?
Aww.
But do you know what it is? Let me publicly say, yeah, even though you guys see me publicly, Mr. Harding and Quiche haven't even been speaking to me. Like, I've been in my own world.
In the trenches. Everyone has been.
I spent 19 hours on Dex tools in like the past 48 hours.
Tell them how bad it really is, how bad we're really in the trenches. Like, we normally have
I believe it
every day, right? We've been having an 8 o'clock call every day for like almost a year. The last 2 weeks, it has been such a madness. Like we're just trying to get hold of each other. It's just a madness, and I can't even stay too long today. Even that's the worst bit.
Oh my
still
God,
got stuff to do.
Let me just bang through this and you can go first. So, all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own research. All content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Any professional advisors in the room?
No.
Nope.
Alternatively, independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys?
Risk.
So therefore, do you know what?
Research.
Yeah, no one's a financial advisor in the house, or if they are, they're not letting us know when they're staying quiet, you know, because we stream this on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and soon to be Binance Live. That's my fault why it's not on Binance Live. I need to sort it out. Voice of Crypto, public apology. I'm slacking. I've been in the trenches. we will get this dual stream. This show is about to be double streamed on Blockchain Sensei and Voice of Crypto platforms very soon. So we're going to get some mad reach in India, etc. Let's get it in. Let's not mess about. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor, accountant, financial professional, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I just had to whiz through that because. Sorry, let me just share back to the Zoom. 1 sec. Back to the Zoom. Back to the Zoom. Back to the Zoom. Back to the Zoom. Boom. Because time is of the essence, and Mr. Hardy needs to go, and he's hardly here, so we need to grab him. Let me make you
I'm logging in on my laptop, so I'll be co-host on that. But yeah, what I wanted to say first before I get into my side of the charts is one thing that I would definitely tell people that I've been stacking up on is NFTs. Having been a little bit more closer in the ecosystem of Solana, I've seen some of the NFTs in that space do absolute madness. Now, we already saw that the NFT, we've been bullish on NFTs during this bear market for a while. And then recently we covered Klanos. Recently, we've been exploring and dabbling with some of the things in the NFT space. But in the recent reports and from what we're seeing is Solana NFTs are absolutely murking ETH NFTs. So for me, it's a case of, guys, it's something that if you hadn't paid attention to before, pay attention to now, because there's NFTs like the Mad Lads, there's the Klanos, a couple of things on sorry, my brain's just gone blank. There's a couple of things on Solana that are just doing absolute mazza. Ninja, if you can send me this Zoom link on Telegram, please. So
it's
sorry.
literally our link tree.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah.
Duh.
In fact,
so yeah, that's what
it's better to share the link tree because then it incentivizes them to join the Telegram and or WhatsApp and subscribe to the YouTube. Everything in one link.
That is very, very true. So yeah, one of the tokens, I don't know if you've picked up on this project, Ninja, but there's a project on Solana called Bonk, and this project has been doing an absolute madness. I found out about it when I went to Solana Breakpoint.
Wait. Do you mean it's doing a madness like developing or price action wise?
Price action wise, it's done like 5,000%.
Okay. No, guys. Let me give you some super alpha look. When enough people know about a meme coin that's just popped, where you want to look is the alternative meme coins of that meme coin.
Yeah.
So I didn't buy any Bonk, but I've been making loads of money off Punk, right? Which is like a Pepe Solana meme. Yeah. So that's where the money always lies. In the alternative meme coin of the popping meme coin. It's very dangerous though, guys, to have extreme risk management and only tiny amounts of capital that you're willing to burn.
Yeah.
But yes, 100%. I'm absolutely killing, I can't lie.
Yeah, I'd say these kind of things that we're talking about today are like for those that have basically got money to blow. These are plays that if you've already made profit and now you're looking to flip some of that profit, that's where you'd contemplate some of what I'm going to show. It's a little bit of some of the stuff that we covered already, but then it's that we covered in last Monday's episode, but a few other things as well. Let me know if you can see me jumping in on the Zoom on my phone. A minute. Got me? Yeah. Cool, perfect. Sharing. Make me host on this one, please.
What, you're not co-host? What?
No.
Boom, there, done.
Okay. Perfect. Right, you got me, yeah? Can you see me loud and clear? Can you see me?
They hating. They
All right,
can't
cool.
do.
So
They like
I
this.
was in Breakpoint in October. The token got released November. And what happened was a lot of the people that were attending Breakpoint got given this token for free. Now, I didn't pay any attention to it, even though they actually had a boxing match. So what was happening is you could volunteer to go and box one of your friends. And if you did, you got given 1 million bonk just for having a boxing match with your friend. Now, one of the people I'm working with, he got his bonk and he received it on the last day of November, so around here. And this is what it's done since then. As you can see, 300% in 10 days. So bit of a screamer there. Do I think it's got more potential to go further? I think it's due a slight pullback, as you can see, because it's only green. But yeah, I'm expecting a bit of a pullback on that. So what I'm going to go over today is things that I'm personally going to be jumping into literally today/tomorrow. So one of them is this here. So I clocked this little snipe here, this perfect 2-touch bounce here, and a touch of the 10 MA just here on TON. Now, what is TON? So for me, this has both got the technicals are showing good signs. RSI has come down to 58. You've got the 10-20 crossovers happened here. It's just come and done a pullback, and this pullback is acting on a support as well. This is on the 10-20 on the weekly, bear in mind. And the support is on the weekly, bear in mind. And what is TON? It is actually the platform for Telegram. So if anybody uses Telegram, you know it's got a few users. You know that a lot of people in crypto are on Telegram, and Telegram also has a wallet function. So this is both a technical and a fundamental play. That's why I'm super bullish on TON at this moment in time. Now, where am I expecting this one to move up to? So let's do a little Phoebe Madness. So I would say that was the clear base. That was the clear top. That was the clear pullback to there. Boom. And we can see it did hit this level here, the 618, and then came back down to this level. So it's hitting these fibs perfectly, like textbook. So from here, where am I expecting? I'm expecting now the 1618 level, and then maximum is this level here. So I'm going to take some profit here and then take my next bit of profit just here. And again, bear in mind, this is on the weekly, so expect this to play out.
Can I just say, I wouldn't do that. I would be taking multiple profits between those. That's too much of a gap for me, personally.
Fair enough. So yeah, I'm going to be holding these not on a day trade. These are going to be on a long swing trade, so I'm going to set them and forget them. So I'm just going to put a bit of cash in here. If it goes anywhere, great. If it doesn't go anywhere, great. I'm not really bothered. This is just literally play money that if it does what it does, that's fantastic. Like I said, all of these plays are not day trades. They are not trades to be looking at and observing and looking at the markets every day. These are just trades whereby you've got a little bit of surplus cash from trades that you've already profited on, and you're in a position whereby you haven't really got that much time to be looking on the markets and doing loads of exits and so on and so forth. You're just like, I want to put my money in something. I want to get some kind of gains, but I just don't know where to go. So the next one like that would be Link. Why Link? Again, when we look at this bigger macro play here, we've had this crazy accumulation zone, which is really clear just here. Hopefully you can see this box that's kind of formed here. Probably see that. Let me just draw it in just to make it a little bit more clearer. I would say to there. So we can see that was a clear accumulation zone. The RSI has pulled back slightly. We did get our cross here. So this is steamed all the way up. So now it's pulled back, and it's pulled back to the 200-week MA. Not just any old MA, the 200-week MA, which is pretty crazy. Now, from there, where am I expecting this one to go? The all-time high on this is 52. Has got the potential to get to 52. In my opinion, yes. Only based on this super macro move. But again, this is for anybody that is willing to set and forget. This is not a day trade. This is a complete set and forget move. So this down to here. Boom. And we can see what happened when it came back down. It hit this first fib level perfectly. Like, come on. Look at that. Look how perfect that hit is. I mean, come on, guys. Like, really? You'd think that I've created the fibs to fit these prices. I haven't, guys. Trust me. So from here on this set and forget, the next area of resistance that we're looking at is around $25. So that's about a 100% move almost. But then for me, really, I'm looking at this $91 price target. That's my main exit on this one that I'm looking at on Chainlink. Do I think Chainlink's got the right fundamentals? Hell yes. Why? Because Chainlink, their whole objective is to help real world businesses bring their stuff on chain. Who's that important to? Pretty much everybody. That's weather, that's commodities prices. And I think this is going to have more, as more things get, more commodities and property and so on and so forth get tokenized and turned into real world assets, you're going to need a price oracle. So what better to do that with than Chainlink? So that's that first one there. Where else from there would be the 231 mark. I'll probably get out at 198. I wouldn't wait for that extra 231. Again, this would be weekly. So that's a 10x, well, 16x I'm expecting on this one. Well, 15x to be precise, that I'm expecting on this. So absolute set and forget. Buy it, leave it, see what happens, come back to it when everyone else is talking about it. That's my move on this one. And then my other one, you know, I'm always talking about this, and this is Axie Infinity. But we're not going to look at Axie. We're actually, you know what, I'll do both. Now, Axie, I think, is most primed to do a rip next, just because of what we're seeing on this 1020 cross here. We can again see there was a really beautiful support here. Bang! Look at that. Again, that's on the weekly. If we break that down to the daily, it'll look even more beautiful. I mean, look at that. That was around the $4 mark. Whoever was accumulating that is already up about 75%. But from here, we've crossed over the 200 moving day average. We've got our 1020 cross as well. So, but then if we go to the weekly, as we're setting and forgetting, where do we go from here? From $5, well, from $6, what's it at now? $7 it's at now, right? All-time high, $153. So that is an absolute monster play. Now, why am I bullish on this? Because fundamentally, it's an intersection of all of the major plays in crypto right now. It's crypto, it's gaming, and it's NFTs all in one. There is, in my opinion, very, very, very unlikely that Sky Mavis, that made billions of dollars, right? Billions, that they haven't put any money from those billions of dollars back into the game. I find it very, very unlikely. And I'm going to give you some extra alpha and some extra source on that in a second. So again, we can see the crazy, crazy returns here. Again, it's a complete set and forget. Let's say, for example, one of your trades, you've made $2,000, put 200 quid into this, set and forget, leave it, boom. I think you would have made more than your $2,000, and you'd be pretty happy with that return. But again, it's a set and forget. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it goes nowhere, you've lost 200 quid. But to do that, you would have only used 10% of your winnings anyway. So this is the other one, and this is Smooth Love Potion, and this is an essential part of the game Axie Infinity. And again, we can see the all-time high returns on this are absolutely redonkulous. Now, this is the most important token in the entire Axie Infinity ecosystem. And again, is there a chance that there has been some accumulation on this? Again, what are we looking on? We are looking on the weekly. We are not looking on the daily here. And what do we see? Look at that support. Literally laser-focused support here at 0.01311. So your downside here is 64%, but your upside was what, 27x? So, you know, if you've made a grand profit in something and you put £100 of it into Smooth Love Potion, you do the maths, 27x on £100. So, yeah. And again, that's weekly. Let's go and look at this on daily and have a look at this support. On a knife edge, this stuff. Look at that. Bang, 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 bang. 10-20 cross, bang. So yeah, that's my opinion on this. So we've had leg 1, and I think we're in the middle of leg 2 now for this to start moving a little bit more. So now I'm going to just give you some crazy alpha that, because I haven't been here for a long time, I'm going to give you this. I shouldn't, me even putting this out there on the internet could get me in a lot of trouble. But I'm just gonna, it's on the internet. It's a website. So you can just discover it yourself. So let me just share screen. I'm not going to say anything. You're just going to do your own research into the companies that are aligned here, that are all members. And you do the maths. You do the maths. How do I zoom in? There we go. Well, I don't really need to zoom in. I'll just hover my mouse. We've done a few episodes on whales. But yeah, just if you look and do your own research, you will see that this alpha is very interesting alpha. Yeah, so that's my bit done.
Can I ask you a quick question, Michael? So you know what you talked about those plays you made. Are you gonna do spot trade, or are you just gonna simply like buy and hold that on Coinbase?
They're all swing trades. I don't day trade.
Oh, so
I can't day trade. I just don't have time. Like,
I haven't got the time
I'll
to
give
look
you an
at
example of why I can't day trade. So I did an event for Solana on Friday in Glasgow, and I found out on the day that the projector didn't have audio. So, so having to move around all of my speakers, having to move around the guests, having to split the room in 2. I haven't got the time to be looking at charts when I'm doing that.
What exchange would you recommend for that? Are you just gonna use Coinbase? Like, what exchange would you recommend for them kind of for those swing trades?
For me, Swissborg and Coinbase.
Swissborg and Coinbase.
Coinbase, KuCoin, and what's the other one that I use? Swissborg.
Binance? No, not Binance. No.
No, not touching that. And then there's one more. Gate.io. That's the other one.
Have you heard of BingX? I heard they're good for UK. BingX and Ferment and also one and BitGet.
Yeah, I've heard of BitGet. They're doing big promotions everywhere. I've definitely heard of them. But yeah, that's my my bit done. That's my super swings. And again, what I'm doing, everything I've shown you is what I'm doing personally. I'm taking profits from other things and putting 10% of profits from other things into these high risk long swings. If it's £100 gone, if it's £200 gone, it's fine. I was going to buy myself a nice pair of trainers and buy myself some designer clothes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it into these 5 things. If they now go and do the 27x, 15x by next March, then obviously I'm going to have to pay tax on that because it's going to be big gains. But now I can buy all the design clothes in the world that I want.
Then you're going to get your trainers.
Yeah. Then I'm going to get multiple. Then I'm going to get the trainers in multiple colorways. So one thing to learn about me is if you see me in loads of new clothes and new designer trainers, it means that I've probably exited a big flip somewhere.
Yeah, same here, you know.
That's the way I do it. Like it can't be one flip. It has to be 2 flips. It has to be profit that I'm rewarding myself for making profit once and then making profit on my profit. That you gotta treat yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, please take profit, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point.
Take profit. Always take profit. So yeah. And obviously I think on that second flip, you can leave a larger gap between where you're trying to take profit. On that first flip, like Ninja said, you want to be taking profit partials, maybe 10%, 50%, 100%, 500%. Those are my areas where I'm like, take a little bit here, take a little bit here, take a little bit there. But yeah, that's me. Right. I'm handing back over to you guys. Peace and love. I'm at what am I at tomorrow? If anyone is about, I have been invited to be a guest. I meant to promote it, so I need to start doing that now. So I'm going to use this call as an opportunity to promote what I'm meant to be at and then snip it. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. London Games Festival. Here we go. Okay. Let me just do a little cheeky shill. So I'm going to be one of the guest judges and panelists for this event, Games Festival London. So they're doing the Game Changer Awards, and I'm going to be judging some new startup games from some of these incredible entrepreneurs. I'm going to be judging their games tomorrow. So big shout out to Games London and Game Changer. Let's go. Perfect. Right. See you later, guys. See you in a bit.
Nice.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay, so because of Mr. Hardin on those more macro swings. BitBlonde, what are you saying?
Let's
Bitcoin
go.
to 100K? Is that what you're saying?
Let's go back to the classic. Nothing that different today, but let's just see what's happening to Bitcoin. You know, I'm a little bit crazy, but not that crazy either. So I'm happy to see Bitcoin touching my target price, nearly there. Has been a week of patience on this trade, but now I expect Bitcoin to hit somewhere around 46,900. And it could be further, you know. There are a couple of traders saying 50K, but I'm still with my bull flag that I've measured on a past video. So yes, we're nearly there, and it's so nice to see how we've managed to hold, you know, and man, it's been interesting. And I think altcoins will definitely start tomorrow, the rally. So we better catch up on it. Ethereum, here was my first target price, 2,400. So now I'm waiting a little bit to see what's going to happen to ETH, somewhere around, you know, I'm waiting a little bit to drop and then too long again, because I think Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, it's basically not moving. So that gives me more confidence to say we are likely to hit 2,700 or even further, because Bitcoin is moving a lot. Anything, it's like, it's moving slowly. So I think Ethereum is going to pump very soon, and you might find some opportunity on a small time frame to enter this next long. But of course, it's risky now if you don't hold a long position. So if you're not willing to risk anything, not financial advice, but you should think before entering along at these prices, be careful. So this coin, hot USDT, I actually saw it on Crypto Bubbles. Let's see. Oh, it's looking really good. So I saw it on Crypto Bubbles, and I'm longing to 28. 28, yeah, somewhere around here. And let's see what's gonna do, really. If you measure the previous pump, so we're supposed to do it on the first one, but then it's consolidating, so somewhere around here. It's a great trade opportunity. Let me measure the percentage, right? Yeah, not bad. So nothing that crazy. But honestly, going back to Bitcoin, I'm very, very happy to see this target price. And, it's just a little bit too close. Let's go to the weekly so we can have a better look on what's actually happening. Oh, no. Yeah. So, yeah, on a weekly, it could go up a little bit further on the other side. So I don't know if it's going to 50K, but I'm definitely waiting to hear where is my target price from the boot flag breakout. And of course, we are going to fill the CME gap. I'm not going to go to that today, but of course, we are going to fill it and to draw down a little bit soon. But I think it's likely to hit the target price first. Yeah, so Crypto Bubbles looking a little bit crazy.
Crazy.
So I think tomorrow or even tonight, like this morning, could start another altcoin rally. So you definitely want to get these coins, the red ones, and see what's gonna happen. But
Look at Hex, my friend Hex.
oh yeah, that is a great buy. Let's have a look on it.
Look at Hex against USD and against Ethereum.
Let's have a look on it. That's your favorite one, right?
There's no favorite. There's no favorite. I like it. I like what makes me money.
Oh. That's a little bit different. Oh no, let me try something else.
Okay, so I'm going to give you my thesis on Hex.
Oh my God.
So first of all, I'm not a hexagon, okay? And I don't actually believe Hex adds that much value to the world. But Richard Hart has never claimed that Hex is doing anything that crazy. It's just Hex is closer to what I guess you could say the true decentralization. Hex has never been on any centralized exchange. Hex is a community-led project with thousands of content creators, like hundreds of hours of content made about it. They do 38% APR, I believe, and obviously people love Richard Hart. Richard Hart, the narrative is Richard Hart was doing loads of good things and was super rich way before crypto. If you go to Richard Hart's personal YouTube, he was posting self-help videos like 10 years ago, and he's been in crypto for a very, very long time. He was mining Bitcoin at, I believe, under $10. So he's extremely knowledgeable. People like him. People invest in ideas. He's an extremely unique, not only crypto individual, but just individual. He's an extremely unique and fascinating individual. Who's been on many mainstream platforms, including like the Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm sure people know about that, right? He's linked up with who else is he linked up with? I'm trying to think of my Link Up TV, like the what is it? UK hip hop platform. So he's very culturally relevant. And then there's literally a film that came out about him recently. And then I know he's in trouble with the SEC for some things, but yeah. So that's Hex. And then now they've got Pulse Chain, which is the Hex, layer one. It's got loads of liquidity. They did a big sacrifice period where people got airdropped. I guess you could say synthetic Pulse Chain Ethereum assets. So yeah, the narrative is crazy, and also Hex is like 100x from all time high.
Yeah, I mean, would
Ethereum,
you
it's like
would you call it like
yes.
0.08, or that's like too long? But this is really flat.
It's really flat. But it has to bounce at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a possibility of a 100x, I would say, at least.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like, let me tell you what I'm doing with Hex, guys. I'm not buying and holding Hex. I'm not staking it. What I'm doing is that I'm putting money in the Hex dip, and then when it goes up a bit, I take all my dollars out, and I just keep doing that. And like I've got lots and lots and lots of Hex, but at the same time, I'm well into Ethereum and USDC profit because of Hex, and that's it. I just like it as a trading pair. And then I like things inside the Pulse Chain ecosystem. I like INC. I like well, so I like Hex trading it on Pulse Chain. I like the PLS token because they're extremely volatile. I like the PLSX token because Pulse X is the native DEX for Pulse Chain. Yeah, that's why. I'm not loyal or anything to Pulse Chain or Hex, but it's just there's just loads of opportunity. There's loads of opportunity to increase your Ethereum as well.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a great buy. It's, compared to the other altcoins on the week, is like minus 18. So that could be possibly a 1000x. So not financial advice, of course.
Whoa.
I would buy
Okay.
it, but IOTA also going down. I mean,
The good thing about Hex is that it's not even easy to buy. You need to understand crypto to even buy it. It's not available, and it's never been available on centralized exchanges. That's the crazy thing.
I think that's the Telegram one, right? Toncoin.
Tom, yeah.
So that's on a great buy also. So yeah, guys, have a look on the red ones and do your own market research. But it's a great opportunity. I think tomorrow all coins will do crazy things, like unbelievably crazy. As soon as Bitcoin stops, also, it will stop at some point very soon. But I don't think that we're gonna go down yet. It's crazy. It's holding a lot. But everything is a possibility. And if we go down, I'm gonna exit soon. But I'm extremely happy to see that on my target price. Yeah. So a lot of meme coins, right? Santa is here. Joke. So yeah, meme coins could be great opportunities also, but of course it's extremely risky. If you're not familiar with, don't even try here on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, altcoins, it's just for crazy people, but it's extremely rewarded, you know. It's even hard to find a coin that hasn't pumped yet. Things are looking good, right?
Oh, guys,
this one, we just saw it on the previous analysis. So yeah, I'm just looking into altcoins. I've heard Polkadot will pump as well, but it's already there. So just trying to get the red ones, and let's see what's going to happen this week. I still believe that Bitcoin is going to go higher.
Amazing. So you got what?
I'm crazy bullish on Bitcoin.
Sorry?
I'm very bullish on Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, I've changed my sentiment a bit, but it's just like I'm not like I don't think we're gonna go to 50K. I don't think we're gonna go to 50. I think we're just gonna slowly keep going up, and then the narrative, obviously, Bitcoin ETF is gonna get approved around Tuesday. Not Tuesday, but around the 5th of January. So I think we're gonna be bullish till the end of the year, but I don't think Bitcoin's gonna travel that much further. It's gonna be Ethereum traveling further. Into altcoins and then meme coins and also NFTs. So Waj asks, how do you allocate your portfolio to sectors in crypto? Which sectors are your top 3 for 2024? What's your top 3 sectors? How do you allocate your portfolio, Big Blonde?
Well, Bitcoin, Ethereum. The third one is hard. Okay. I don't like to go for other products. Joke. It's a lot of great things. I think Gala could perform really well. I think so. Is actually pumping. Look. So I would say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Gala. But there are other coins that I'm, holding for the long term. Solana. And they're good projects. But of course, it's nothing wrong with meme coins. I think they're super healthy and you should definitely trade it if you understand it. So meme coins are just to make money from nothing. So if you like it, why not? Yeah. They even have like Jesus coin now, Santa, Pepe is coming back. Why not? Have fun. Right? But don't hold these coins, right? You don't want to hold these coins. You just want to trade them and leave it. But the good projects, you definitely have to hold. I mean, not have to, if you want to. Near Protocol, nice one. Also, Polkadot. There is a lot of opportunity. And I think if you're starting now, it's a very great time. But make sure to prepare yourself during the bull cycle to the downtrend, because then it will come like in a year or something.
What about your top 3 sectors? Like gaming, obviously there's gaming, there's real world assets, there's DEXs, there's meme coins. What's your top 3 sectors?
I mean, I'm very bullish on AI. So I don't want to tell here the name of the project.
Okay.
But yeah, I think AI, gaming, NFTs. Yeah, I don't want to tell it, but
so for me, let me tell you how I allocate my portfolio, right? Cash is not trash. Cash is king. But what cash needs to be is that it needs to be stable coin cash.
But what's cash actually?
Cash for me is USDC, USDT, and DAI. That's cash, right? Not GBP. Ugh, that's disgusting, right? so I keep 50% of my portfolio now in USDC DAI and USDT. Why? Because it's an easy measurement is if I'm in profit or not in profit. Fortunately, I have a big portfolio now, which is bigger than most people's, so I can do that. I know it's tempting to have like 90% of your net worth invested in crypto. It's not really wise, to be honest. Like if you have, if I have, White says Ninja. Wait till I show you SDI. No, oh, okay. Yes, I've heard about it. But anyway, let's say you've got $1,000, right? In my opinion, you should always keep $500 in stable coins, even though it's tempting to get more gains by investing more. Because if you see that 500 grow to 600, 700, 800, it's an easy measurement that your portfolio is growing. So how do I allocate my portfolio? It might sound crazy, but I keep half of it in stable coins, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm not exposing myself in the market. Second of all, I always have a numerical amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum that I am always looking to grow. So without giving away how much Bitcoin and Ethereum I have, let's say I had one Ethereum. Yeah, that was all my Ethereum portfolio, just one, right? Let's say I've only got one, right? I would look to either trade that one, for example, selling some Ethereum at I don't know, at a resistance of a hypothetical price 2,700 and buying back at 2,550, going from one Ethereum to maybe like 107, and or converting Ethereum into alts. Like I'm in an Ethereum to Polkadot trade right now, right? Ethereum into dot back into more ETH. I have a numerical amount of Ethereum and Bitcoin in my head. It's not always there. Sometimes it's in a trade that I'm looking to always grow. I never, ever, ever buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't, but I never, ever buy Bitcoin and Ethereum with fiat. I don't see the point. I'm way too much of a good trader to be buying Bitcoin and Ethereum with my fiat. Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin is basically, obviously,
That's
Bitcoin is digital.
Confusing for some people, but I understood. Like,
Yeah.
what works for you. That's what I always say, that it's a little bit complicated to give advice.
Do what works for you guys, but yeah, I have Bitcoin Ethereum that I try to grow, because why? Bitcoin is digital gold basically, and Ethereum is basically like blockchain Android. That's the way I look at it. You're investing in like the new software of the world. Okay, so then after that, everything is in altcoins, and I'm always trading. I'm always actively trading. Let me rephrase. What do you think are the main themes for crypto 2024? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Someone's calling me. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yo, I'm picking up this. Yo, hello? Hello?
Ninja is something else, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to mention like exactly projects, because it's a lot of things that will appear also with AI, guys. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be very
Shall I tell you some of my themes for 2024? Some of the things that I'm potentially looking at?
Sure.
Yeah, so these aren't particular projects, but they're more about just general themes that I'm really paying attention to. One of my fans asked me today what were the main things I was looking for. So I was just thinking about this earlier today. So I've written some of them down. So I'll just run through them. They're all in random orders, but essentially, the first one is basically Ethereum and Ethereum ecosystem rollups, especially when they get better. There's a big Ethereum update coming out in Q1 2024, which will make rollups like 10 times cheaper. So I think layer 2. Ethereum rollups are going to be fantastic, and we've got zk Sync, Linear, Starknet all going to have big airdrops. So I think everything related to that is going to be pretty big. I think my general interest is DeFi, so I think generally that sort of stuff will go really well. Real world assets should be really interesting. We've seen the likes of Maker and Frax kind of introduce US treasuries on chain, but I think we will see other real world assets, things like agriculture and tokenized commodities kind of come on chain. So I'm really looking forward to that. We've got, go on.
No, I'm just saying, yeah.
I think other stuff that I'm looking at are things like restaking, which is from Eigenlayer. The whole liquid staking derivative finance is something that's going to be really awesome around Ethereum. We've got loads of alternative layer one chains. I think obviously things like Solana and Avalanche have a lot of hype right now, but we have like Bearer Chain and the new move chains like Sui and Say that have really good tech. So that'll be really cool. I agree with you. I think NFTs and NFT finance will be really big. I also think social stuff will be really big too, like Friendtech, for example, but we'll see loads of other apps like that. That'll be really cool. Decentralized physical infrastructure should be really good too. We've already got a few coins that have performed really well, like Render, but there will be like loads of other ones as well. So some of the stuff that I'm looking at there.
Watch. Let me ask you quickly though. Obviously,
Yeah.
crypto is a narrative, right? Like Render says it does this thing. I understand what it does hypothetically. I understand what they claim to be able to do, but I've never like met anyone that's, or I never hear people actually using these applications.
Come on, crypto Twitter, and you'll find loads.
Okay, fair enough.
So a lot of
I
things
think
are going on, so it's hard for us to. Sometimes it's even hard to catch up. It's a lot of things coming up. So
it is really hard. It's so hard to stay up with all of this stuff. You're right. I think the other thing is though, Ninja, is that this is crypto, so things really trade at a premium compared to their fundamentals. Like everything trades at a premium to its fundamentals. That's just the nature of crypto and the nature of narratives and hype. So yeah, I think that also does play a role. The last things that I think 2024 will be exciting will be like Web3 gaming, as you've already discussed, and then like maybe cross-chain communication stuff like Chainlink, like Layer Zero, Wormhole, that sort of stuff as well. So I think those are like my main themes for 2024. But yeah, I thought it'd just be interesting just to see if there's anything that was missing.
Yeah, Searchify and GameFi apps for sure.
Yeah,
and I think it's time to start giving back to the world. So it has to be, a win-win in Web3. We should see more products. We should see more apps giving back data or whatever, rewarding people for their time. So I think this movement, it's going to be a little bit more inclusive, I would say, on the product side. I think a lot of people start to realize as we are growing and growing, they should be rewarded for whatever they do. So I can't wait actually to see the change with these platforms like Meta, Facebook, everything. I think we should definitely be rewarded, and it's actually a shame to not receive anything from these companies for all this time. So I think Searchify, it's going to be interesting.
yeah, I agree. I think Friendtech showed us earlier this year that there is really quite a big demand for SocialFi. So yeah, I think we'll see some cool stuff. I mean, Lens ecosystem is pretty good, but it's still way too early. Like LensTube and Lenster, which is like this decentralized version of Twitter and YouTube, I think it's still too early. But I think we'll definitely get there. We'll make some good progress.
I don't even think it's early. I think they're not very interested on doing it.
Maybe we'll see. A token always helps. When they release a token, then I think it'll get a bit more attention.
Yeah, apparently Twitter, I mean X, it's already like kind of Web3. If you are if you pay the monthly fee, which is the verification, I was paying on Insta also because I've got a lot of fakes. But like I don't want to pay to use Instagram just to get a blue tick. But on Twitter, apparently, if you pay, you kind of get rewarded a little bit. So you pay to receive. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's not Web3, in my opinion. But let's see. They're not very into it. But, I think once they realize that other companies will do platforms to reward people, they might be like, oh, we have to act now. If not, we're going to lose the public. So can we see the chart for? Sure.
Let's have a look.
Do you want to share, Ninja?
Would you mind doing the TA? Just because.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do it. Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't. But that's when the Matrix likes to attack. That's when the audio goes. Too much information.
FXX. Which one was it?
Frax share.
Yeah. Just making sure. USDT, huh? Yeah, that's the daily. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. That was really flat for some time, yeah. A long time. We had this small pump here, but I would say that was just flat and going sideways. So it's apparently pumping. Let me just have an outlook. I actually don't even know about this. Yeah, that's on a great buy zone, in my opinion. Apparently it's waking up now. So that was the previous one. So is likely to flip that. Let's say where the 200 MA is 20, around 20, I would say, you know, at least for the first pump, 16, 20, 16 could be the first take profit. And then you could just add a stop loss below and see like if it goes up. Interesting. Who asks that question, pardon?
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
Are you trading this coin?
It's part of my long-term spot holding. I bought most of mine around $4, like back in November or something last year. So I've held it for a year. I'll just keep holding it. It's one of my favorite projects.
Yeah, well, all-time high.
It's in the top 100, I believe. Maybe it's like rank 80 or something like that.
44. I think that's going to be a great reward. Yeah, just need to be a little bit patient. And but you're not trading, you're holding. Yeah.
Yeah. Fundamentally, one of the best
Okay.
coins in crypto, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty flat. So
Guys, when DGen Dr. White says it's one of the best coins in crypto, in my opinion, take note.
any extra coin, guys?
Can we look at the chart for Butterfly? BTRFLY?
Is that a meme coin?
No.
BT?
The up R and then fly.
BTR?
FLY.
FLY. Oh.
Maybe you can get the Uniswap chart.
Yeah. USDC. Ooh.
I don't think that's right. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you have to use Dex Screener to get the chart.
Yeah, go to Dex Screener or DexTools.io or CoinTrader. So,
There we go. Oh, how is it? B.
I put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, never mind. My mind is somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've heard about this project. Oh my god.
is that less than 10 million market cap?
No, it's not. That market cap's wrong. I believe it's like 60 million.
Well, that's a big shame, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty new. Are you trading or just hold?
Long-term hold.
Oh.
Long-term hold.
Yeah. Butterfly. Is that 12 butterfly project?
No, the project is actually called Redacted Cartel, and this is the governance token for it.
Interesting.
I've done a deep dive on it on my YouTube. It's like a 30-minute long video covering everything about it.
Oh,
Thank you, Raj. Let's go to that video quickly. Let's plug him in. Put it on. Put it on.
Shall I put it in the description?
yeah, please.
Yeah, but
In the chat, sorry.
let's share it. Let's share it on the screen as well.
Let me get the link. One sec.
Thank you.
There it is. Today we are doing another deep dive into a protocol that's been on my watch list for a long time. Today we are talking about Redacted Cartel. Let's get straight to it. Hello and welcome back to the channel.
Don't forget, like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, it's basically a presentation that I did just covering it all. But yeah, one that I really like. So if you haven't seen any of
so let me just.
What are we going to
go
talk about
a
today
little bit.
exactly? Well, we've got tons to talk about. The products themselves, Hidden Hand and Pyrex being two of them. Some of the partners, the Treasury that Redacted own, Dinero, which is a stablecoin project coming to Redacted. We'll touch upon the Redacted Cartel Wars, Butterfly, the native token for Redacted, liquidity, team and the community, and of course the future of Redacted. So lots of stuff to dive into today. And we are going to start with the products. It's a long one. We'll be here all night watching it.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, let's support. Okay. I personally I'm subscribed here. And very, very cool. So I think that's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah. Can we also look at the chart for...
Oh my God, why so many projects? I thought it was the last one. Come on, let's go again. Why not?
Yeah. Why don't we look at Polygon? Let's look at the chart for Polygon.
Here. Oh no, let's look at it here. Well, I think Polygon,
sorry.
Polygon, it's gonna do well. A lot of NFTs, right, for free on the chain also.
And the token is going to be changed from Matic to Polygon, so it won't be called Matic anymore. New token.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What's the all-time high on it?
21 point.
21 bill market cap.
Yeah.
So we got maybe a 3x to all-time high.
Yeah. Correct.
I mean, to be honest, if you see Solana at 32 billion market cap and 42 billion fully diluted, is it unreasonable for Polygon to get to half of what Solana is right now?
Also, remember, Solana. I literally did the math today. Solana current price to Solana all-time high is about 3.75x, but Solana current market cap to Solana all-time high market cap is less than 2.6x. There's been a lot of Solana printed since November 2021.
Whereas if you look at Polygon, there isn't actually that much more to come out in circulation. It's pretty much almost all out in circulation, like 92% out in circulation.
Yeah, Solana's a limited supply. which isn't the best, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, let's also look at the one coin that has been going crazy this week, which is Avalanche.
Oh. Ooh. We've seen some pump here. Yeah, but it's a little bit, well, we might retrace a little bit to continue. That is
It's like, yeah, up 70% this week.
that is really great. So it has to correct at some point, at least around 80, right? So that's a great one to keep tracking on. But I wouldn't buy yet. I would wait a little bit to a better entry point on the small time frame. But that's a good one. All-time high, 147, somewhere around. It's a lot of opportunity this time, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of opportunity. I'm very happy.
Can we also look at the chart for SNX?
SNX.
Yeah, synthetics.
Binance. To use Binance?
I use on-chain stuff only. I don't use any centralized exchange.
Okay, that makes sense. Wow, that's a great one.
It's also starting to move a bit.
Have
I think it's
some
up 20% today.
That's a very, very good one.
Okay, what?
This is the Money Show every Sunday, guys. Make sure to take notes and do your own market research. But it's a lot of great, you know, opportunities here in this Sunday talk. So 15, somewhere around 15, it should be. For, you know, the first big correction, I would say. Wow. All-time high was
Is that 28?
Yeah, 29 to be precise. But I think 30 would be that's a very, very great opportunity. Let me see the percentage.
But by the way, all of these coins that I've been showing, fundamentally, they are much, much better than what they were in the past.
Let me just have like, if you have, you know, the ability to hold, like, this is a long hold, okay, guys, not like trading wise. That's a, you know, holding until it goes back to all-time high. That it's more than 100x. Absolutely, yeah. So
Whoa.
very,
By
very
the way, guys, definitely do not be holding anything ever to like more than 10x if you and not taking profit. Like you can't be in 10x and not take your initial capital. You know what I mean? Like you have to.
yeah. I mean, it's hard. I mean, apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum, you should be a little bit concerned about holding these coins.
Be
But,
very, very concerned.
yeah, but if you are a little bit crazy and if you can hold it and if you understand it, it's a lot of reward here. So that's a great, great one. I would say 30. Okay, that was like 29, but this turn could be 30. That's a very good living. That's a very good living. Any extra one?
Oh yeah, two more. Could we look at Blur, you know, for the NFT lovers?
BR.
Yeah, Blur is literally 80%
BLUR.
of the NFT global volume market right now. They've
BLUR.
way surpassed OpenSea. It's crazy.
Oh.
I think that wick makes the chart look horrible, but it shouldn't be that bad.
Isn't bad actually. Let me see on the exchange that I actually tried. Fimex. Oh, That's pretty new. That has a lot of opportunity.
Ninja, you said Blur has
Anyway.
how much of the NFT marketplace share at the moment?
So I literally covered this on NFT Friday. So shout outs to NFT Plazas for their November 2023 NFT report that got released, well, obviously recently. And one of the data sets in that recent NFT report is that Blur Marketplace is now about 80% of global NFT trading volume. They've way more than 2x'd OpenSea, which I don't actually understand how, because
Yeah, it makes
as
sense
a
to me.
human,
I do all of my NFT trades on Blur. I never use OpenSea anymore.
oh, okay, fair enough.
There's only one reason why, because
Oh.
OpenSea didn't make a token and Blur made a token.
Oh my god, is that it?
Oh my greatness! I haven't realized that. That's really bad.
Oh wow.
And what Blur did really well.
Token, right? He's gonna wait for the OpenSea token now.
Well, I mean, I feel like they've missed their boat. They should have done it like when they still had market share, but they've lost so much market share now. So, yeah, interesting one. I think what Blur did really well is they gamified the whole token as well with these like packages, and they've had these like multiple seasons where you used to get points if you bidded on NFTs or sold NFTs, and those points would give you Blur tokens, and they gamified it so well that it just worked really well. And then what happened recently was that the team from Blur decided to make an actual blockchain, an Ethereum layer 2 blockchain. It's called Blast, and it's already got 1 billion in total value locked already, or almost 1 billion already. And they've got a token coming out, and it's going to be given out to Blur token holders as well. So
that's on a great part. And I'm wondering why OpenSea does not have a token.
they should.
I just clicked now, like, how come they literally the biggest NFT marketplace? Even scary.
I mean, where do you guys buy your NFTs from nowadays? Like for me, Blur just works really well, so I probably do like 90% of my.
OpenSea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did
OpenSea.
OpenSea. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm comfortable. I feel safe.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
The user interface is nice and friendly. It's like
It
eBay.
is. Yeah, it is. It is. I think Blur.
I think we just used to OpenSea. It just looks cool, and it was the first, but it doesn't mean like it's the best in the world. So let's see what's coming up.
Yeah, I think Blur just made NFTs for traders basically, and yeah, the token did everything for it.
I'm definitely gonna get into this coin.
I mean, it's pumped a lot recently. Like, what was the low? Like just like 2 months ago. How low did it? How low was it?
0.60 something.
So we're like 3.5x.
All-time high was like 138. So we might hit 2, I would say.
And Blur is about rank 100, so it's like one of the big kind of altcoins as well.
That's gonna be interesting. Like even if you look into the 4-hour chart, it's a great start around here. Too long. Look at that. That's actually flat.
Can we also look at CRV from Curve?
Yeah, you love your curve finance, yeah.
I like the platform. I don't like the token.
You guys are funny. I'm seeing a cup and handle, kind of. W. Breakout. Yeah. Sort of. For all in all, I'm go to the daily. It's just wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. 23 was the all-time high.
I think that was must have just been a wick from day one. What was the actual all-time high? Around $5-6? If you ignore that one?
Yeah. 680.
Sevens. Okay.
Yeah, somewhere about 7. That's a good buy. That's a definite good one also. Like, it's so flat.
Oh, I've got a coin actually. One of the new coins that has just come out. It's called Sei, SEI.
I don't think that'll be on TradingView.
It should be. It's on Binance
Oh.
and Coinbase. It's like also one of the big coins in the top 100.
Where the hell is this coin come from? I've never heard of this.
It's one of the new layer 1 chains that has this tech called Move, which actually should, in theory, make it better than Solana from a tech perspective, but very, very early.
It's on a great like buying zone also. That's interesting. But you know, like some things you can relate to product and some things you can just trade. Okay. So that's why people need to do their own market research, and they need to kind of figure out what product they like and they're going to hold, and what product they're just going to trade.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone needs to do their own research.
Because like you personally like some platform that we just CRV actually, right?
Yeah, Curve. Yeah, a great platform, but I'm not so keen on the token because there's obviously so much more to it than just a good platform doesn't always equal good token. You know, if there's lots of inflation or there's no revenue or whatever, if there's like big holders, lots of whales and poor distribution and things like that, they all make a big difference. Tokenomics really make a big difference. So you can have a great token, sorry, I should say you could have a great platform, but not always a great token. And it can sometimes be the other way around. Sometimes you can have a great token, but a horrible platform. The token does really well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of competition also, you know, so that's why, I mean, you need to know what product you're going to hold long, what you can just trade, and be aware also it's a lot of things on the market. And it's really personal at some points, but that was a very, very great catch, I would say. You got very, very good altcoins. Thank you. All right.
Right, guys, let's wrap it up here. I thought that was a lot of alpha. I was going to go into some Solana degen talk, but I think you guys got some good alpha from the team. So, yeah, catch us next week, every Sunday. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
It was a very, very great one, guys.
Yeah, it always is. The last one was legendary. This one was legendary. We keep setting the bar high. Technically speaking, every Sunday, 8 p.m. plus. The Bit Blonde, myself, Ninja, special guests including Mr. Harding and Waj appearing and dropping his alpha. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Take care, guys. Thank you.